the receiving forms. So let's go to the receiving grid. I added a column for receive date. So you can adjust the date before you actually receive the stock in. Okay, now this grid is kind of compressed because it's at 150%. So, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a mango count and I'm going to put in 504 units.
Because it's going to be exactly the same, no?
Because it pulls up the ID, right? Sometimes the description maybe gets, no, I guess. But then the question is to save on space because the item ID and item description are always the same because they copy and paste. Is there any way that it's easy to remove the description column here so they'll have more room for everything else?
What I'm going to ask you to do, Andre, is take notes and whatever requests are forthcoming from this demonstration, put them in an email and send them to me, okay?
Okay.
Do that, please. Thank you. Okay, so, and then I'll answer them. But, so, mango's there, then location, I'm going to choose column 15. I'm going to create a bogus lot number, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to select receiving date. Now, this control is going to be replaced because it's a little finicky. So if you choose today's date.
And that time, that's even better. Yeah, we need that time too.
Problem is, once you choose the date, it won't let you choose the time.
No.
Okay, so you actually have to put it in here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, just so you know, we're looking at a replacement for this control, but right now that's how it works. Okay, and if you were to choose the time first and then choose a new date, it resets it anyways to 0. So I choose that date and time, and then I save it, and it will cascade down the sheet, okay? So you can see that it assigns the second line the same date and time.
Hold on, Benson.
Okay, so now we have the worksheet. Okay, I highlighted lot numbers.
Lot numbers.
Okay, put a big bold around it.
Your item ID list is now printed how you entered it.
Right. The order it was entered. Checklist. Again, lot numbers highlighted. These fields have been minimized a bit. Change temperature to temperatures. Okay. And now if we receive, the label is going to have the lot number on top. Okay?
Excellent. Vanessa had a quick question.
Okay, so when we receive, you see how in the receiving checklist, we have the options for comments that we add when the information for the invoices, for example, when do icing, lamping, cross-docking, so that will be a different price. So remember that Mari wanted to see if there's an option that we can just
Yeah,
add
that's
it.
not in the groups of changes. We'll have to, as we said to Marty, submit that to them as a programming request.
So we don't have any options for comments, for example?
You do for comments, but you're asking if the comments do calculation.
That's what Mari wanted. But if we have the option to comment, it's okay.
But that'll be a next step.
Okay.
Thank you, Benson. We can move on.
Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to release stock. Okay, in our system we call it shipping orders. So basically, you were looking at the quick order screen. The quick order screen is really designed for your customer. Okay, so you know it's possible that maybe you'll get to the point where you actually allow your customers to order stock through our site. They would use the quick order screen for that. For internal shipping operations, I'd recommend using the create shipping order. Okay, so shipping orders, I've created one. I'm going to show you how it works basically. I'm going to go into the line items here and I'm going to delete these. So I have an outstanding order here and it has the fields for your release order on it. Okay, so I added the shipment ID, the notes, the carrier, the driver, and the pickup date. The supplier will basically restrict line items on the shipping order only to that customer of yours. Okay. Now you may see more in the drop. You will see more in the. Well, no, actually, he might have put that in. Right now, all of the item IDs are COD fresh, so you're going to see everything anyways. But anyways, what I wanted to show you, if you want to give COD fresh a different logo on their packing slip or their release order, this is how you do it. Okay. So you would go to System. You would go to Custom Logos, and you would add a logo. Okay, and we're going to call it COD logo. I'm going to save it. Okay, and then it gives you this upload link right here. So you click on that, and you choose a file. And we're going to choose this one right here, the WordPress file. I'm going to open it, and I'm going to upload it. Okay? So now that logo is up on the server and available for use. So now you would have to go to the customer record for COD and assign that logo. So you would come down here, and you'll see the customer logo right here. Now, if I go to the order again, I'm going to add a couple lines. So I'll go into the line item tab right here, and I'm going to choose mangoes. Now I'm going to go over here to the lot lookup button, and I'm going to choose, I've added lot, pallet, location, PO number, and units to this. So I'm going to choose PAL 018, and it brings everything into the grid for you. Okay? I'm going to go and choose onion yellow and lot number and pallet. Okay, so I have two lines now that I'm going to issue out of the inventory. So I'll save this. Okay, so it saves everything, and then I start issue. Now what this is going to do is it's going to consume the stock. It's going to be relieved from inventory.
But what if, for example, yeah, like the mangoes come by $250 per pallet, but they want to take only 50 cases?
Then adjust the units.
Yeah, I can change it. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you can change it. So if we come here and say, okay, 50, and save it, it'll take 50 off that pallet. All right.
Thank you.
So let me copy that. Now if I start this issue, it takes you into the issue grid. Okay, so it brings everything over, the number of units, the location to pull it from, the pallet number, the lot, the PO remark. And then I just finish the issue. Okay, so that's now been shipped out. It's gone. And this will give you a look at your release slip as well. So here's your release slip. We have the order number up on top. We have the values here. You can see that they have their own logo on the top of the list. And then we have the line items. Okay? Now if I go into inventory and locate move.
Can you go back there? Because Haley just said she thinks it didn't show 50, but showed 252 instead.
You can also add comments, right?
Well, I probably did. It's probably showing the pallet, yeah, not the units released. Shipping orders.
You looking for money? It's not in today.
Yeah, it did.
Yes, so our time is from 5 a.m. until 2 p.m. Yes. From 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. No, the preliminary? Yeah, okay. No, Haley will be here, so it's okay. Yes. 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 Yeah, she will be here in the office. H-A-I-L.
Call yourself Fred. Never sure.
Thank you.
Seriously, like, I'm the only one in the office.
Brilliant.
Tell me name wrong.
Did I?
Let's cancel this guy. Okay, let's see. Shipping orders. Let me try that again.
How many received orders did you guys do?
Today?
Last couple days.
In the system? Not at all.
None?
No, because we can't release anything yet, right? So,
Oh.
we're gonna have everything there and we'll be able to. It's better if we just transfer what we have and we start using it.
Oh, now you can.
Perfect.
It also has to be everyone too, right? Or are we supposed to transfer, then our customers are supposed to follow? Like, I don't know.
Customers will come, yeah. Their portal will come. We went through everything with COD up front, as well as to what they have to do and can't do and all those things.
Susie's a mess, or Nemo's a mess. You need to talk to Susie.
Why?
It's gonna be so, you know, Nemo
pick
doesn't
up.
like it. Once he sees it's better, it'll be fine. But you just gotta learn.
Okay, let's try that again. Let me see what happened here. Lot number. I choose that one.
So this form, but like not.
Choose that one.
Okay. Not costly.
Number 2, 32 units.
Full water.
Yeah. Should do.
Save it. View the packing slip. Yeah, I got to fix that. There's something in there that's just showing the number of cases per pallet instead of the number of units. Because that's showing 252.
Okay. So we'll leave that on your list then.
Yep.
You guys want to try to go and receive a couple so that you know how, and then these recordings will be there for you that you can always watch from if you forgot a step or what do I do next.
Sure.
Do you have a couple you want to do, or?
But do I have to receive it? Receive process? Like,
so if it's already in your inventory, then you can release it. So now a question, Benson, the releases you've just done, this is on their live database, right?
No, this is on our dev. This is on our site.
so can I just?
So you can just play because it's not doing anything with your actual inventory.
Okay. So,
I mean, this is available for you. I mean, it's, you know, it's public facing, so.
Okay. So Vanessa's going to enter a couple of releases, and then Haley, and then this way it's also in the recording that they'll know what they're
Okay,
doing.
keep in mind right now that there is a bug in it. It doesn't look like it likes partial cases, so I got to fix that.
Understood. So did you hear what he was saying?
No.
Okay. There is one bug which you will have fixed, where in the actual physical printout of the release, it's showing the quantity on the skid versus the quantity you released. So but that will be fixed.
Okay.
So does Vanessa have mouse control?
Hang on.
That's a release with a full palette.
So remember, you can, no, it doesn't matter.
No?
Irrelevant. It's steps. So we're in play inventory, so you can go and release what's in stock here.
Okay. Okay, shipping order.
It doesn't matter. Because we're based on whatever was put in this dev stock before.
Okay, you need to choose the warehouse.
So first close this. Step 1. See the warehouse that's not selected? We can choose that.
Receiver to the office, receiver.
That's not temperate. Yeah.
Anything with a check is required. So ship to is required. The pickup on date is required, as well as the supplier.
So in this case, if this is sold from COD,
If you wish.
that okay. So if COD is sending products somewhere else, where should I use the customer name?
So same thing in the bill to, right? That would be their customer.
Bill too, yeah, but
Sure.
You can pick anything here because you're playing. You're not affecting your live database.
So are we going to be able to add the customer name?
Well, I can help you. Okay, okay. Let me call you when I'm done here. Okay.
And so are we going to add the customers, or customers there? Okay.
So you will be able to, because you'll be able to choose them so that it fills or auto-fills your releases. But for right now, it's irrelevant whether you choose customer A or customer Z for you practicing, right?
Okay.
So now, Benson, do you want to show her how you added the trucking after she does one, so that she'll know to add a trucking company?
Well, she needs to save this first, so she'll lose everything.
Understood. So now you can put driver's name, all the things you normally put in, right?
So can I add the comment? Okay, no?
Oh, yeah.
She's gonna do it the way they do the releases?
For now.
can I just ask you something for a second? Do
Yeah.
you know how many pallet pieces or what it is, or the thing Marty was reading for?
Chef?
Are these chefs?
Yeah, it's chef.
They're pallets.
Well, they would probably want to know where to drop them. Do you think you want to do it?
Okay, so that's saved.
Wait, you
No, it's not. She didn't put a pick on date.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Sure?
Yeah. You want to put the time?
Time's not necessary.
Okay.
Maybe we can,
Okay, so now you've saved that.
so,
So let's, before we lose our term. So you've now gone and put in one release. Do you want to show her where to put the carriers?
Wait. Can I see what this looks like? Can you print this?
Well, all she's done is filled out the header at this point. She hasn't committed any stock to it.
I'm changing it. Say that again, please.
All she's done is created the header for the release order. She hasn't committed any stock to it.
I know, but can she print this page?
No, because there's no stock yet. She hasn't
Well, you can print it, but there's no stock on it.
Can we see the option to print it and what it would look like?
Yeah, if you go to the top, there's a preview there. I think that'll take you to the packing slip.
Preview.
See, there's no records for it, so it's not going to print.
I know. Is that an option that we could do, though?
If that's what you want, write it down.
No, I know, Benson, but for here.
Okay, we'll write it down. You want to go back, please, Vanessa?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you just put in one line, you can print it out and see it. It doesn't hurt anything. You're not doing anything. You're not committing any stock at this point. You're just filling out an order, release order.
I know, but a lot of releases, we actually, for COD, or if we don't have the stock yet in the system, yet there's a release because it's like literally in and out.
Right, but some of what we've talked about with them is there's not going to be releases of no stock because in the old system you guys had -2 pallets.
No, I know that, but that, I'm not saying we're not going to release anything. I'm just saying.
Okay, they create the order sometimes for days in advance, so maybe.
But the order has to have inventory.
They don't have inventory until we receive it.
There's no.
They just make it in that.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to ask you. Like, for example, can we keep like the way we do it is we keep orders on hold.
Like this, we printed with just the headers. This.
Once we receive everything and complete the order in the system, we approve it. When we release it, approve the order, that means it's gone.
We'll have to give that to them as an addition because in an inventory system, you have to have inventory.
Okay, but for example, what they do is they create orders in advance. They ask me for a lot.
No, I understand what they do.
How do you want us to? How would you suggest that we can work here?
That we'll have to give to them to create a custom field for, because in an inventory program you have to have something to sell.
So they won't be able to make their orders for example, next week?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that in the system today, it's not there. Because that has to be created. If they have to pre-sell something you never received, which has no lot numbers, no ID, no receive order.
I know, but it's like this. It's like you just print a base, you know. If I were to just write who it's for, but I didn't write anything here, you know, there's still.
So if you guys want to generate that outside the system, that's entirely your choice. No. But if you want the system to generate it,
can I just show you, because I don't think I
understand what you're saying. I completely understand what you're saying.
For example, if they create only this part before we
when you create something, it gives it a number, right?
But that's something that our customers are allowed to do, to create their orders even before the product comes here, so they have the order ready. When the product arrives, we just complete it with the inventory that we have, and we approve the order.
So what if your customer's orders for 52 cases? 2 cases got held back, just like you said before.
And they would change the order.
So that now means that order is only going out with 50 cases because 2 were held back when you received it. Like, there's so many variables to that. I understand your old system let you do this, but understand the old system tracked nothing. There was no integrity to it. 1 + 1 never equaled 2, which is part of the problem with the old system. This system here has to have some form of integrity. So to create a pre-release of something you've never actually received, you see what I'm saying? That would be a PO, a purchase order. That's not an order. That's not a release because you haven't released.
Can they do that or
come into
no?
your inventory. So we'll have to talk with them about how they're going to do that.
Because it's not just COD who does that. All our customers have
The rest of the world
PO.
does that by what's called purchase order. I'm making a purchase order for the following. It's not a release. Because release says take from my inventory the following. That's a release. The rest of the world issues a PO for what they're buying. You understand what I'm saying? Especially if you don't have it. If you don't have it, then it's saying, okay, look, here's my order for 10 boxes, and you have to go order the 10
Okay,
boxes.
what if we have it, but it hasn't been picked up? It's gonna be there, or as soon as they put it,
What do you mean by picked up?
because they create their own orders, so we keep everything on hold. That's how we call it in this system that we have.
That's just a purchase order.
When the customer comes, when the drivers come to pick up, we approve it. Like the way I show you guys when I went to your office.
Maybe a better option would be to have purchase orders, like if that's.
So if you have a purchase
We're
order,
gonna need that for customers, for everybody. That's
if you have a purchase order, and a purchase order gets turned into an order, right? That order would be based on whether you have the inventory or don't.
Well, then maybe for all of our customers, they'll be making purchase orders and we'll release them.
That's more than likely what you'll be doing. You can
That's
understand.
Totally fine.
yeah, that's okay.
A
But we just want to make sure we have
This
that
is what I
option.
have, release it. And you're going to the coolers, you're going to the places to say, here's my stuff, release it. So we'll have to talk through both with COD and Marty how that is, because
I think
in
the
the
better
whole
option
world,
would be purchase orders
everybody
for
creates
everybody and then we
a
release
purchase order, correct. Otherwise, there's no inventory.
No, I totally understand and you explained it perfectly.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so let's go ahead and have Vanessa make, sorry for the diversion there, Benson. Vanessa, let's have you actually add an item for this.
How can I see the inventory now? How can I go there?
Are you with us, Benson?
Yep, I'm here.
So Vanessa,
You need to scroll, click on the line items up at the top of the screen.
the header says line item. There you go.
Thank you.
Now here's where you get to choose. So the first item. And you can just even do 1 or 2, up to you. Now before you put that, so go ahead and take away 15 because you've got to choose it out of either the lot or the PO, right? So delete 15. You want to go to lot, pallet, or PO, whatever the ID was.
I cannot apply, right?
And you would, there you go.
And then I say,
you can either be done or you can add another one.
click it all right?
And are you shipping 252?
Change it to, well, you won't change it anyway, right?
It does in the system. It's just right now you didn't see it in the report, but you will have that fixed. So then you, if you're done with that, you say save.
When you put 20.
Excuse me, how many have left?
No, see like unit price.
So Benson, did you see it do that?
Yeah, I see it.
So he's tracking that. Keep going. You'll hit save. And now if you want to actually issue this, you start issue.
Start issue.
And then finish.
What is that load all?
Preview packing stuff. See right above? I think you clicked on the one to the left of it. Go back, please.
Can go back.
This one right there. There you go. There's your release. You guys are cool with that? Understand the bugs will be fixed, but don't let the bug right now today be the wall. Haley, you want to sit down and do a couple?
You don't need to. But we don't have inventory, so you can just take them out.
Yeah, this is your play inventory.
Okay, on to the side.
You know, if they could actually fill in those values without picking stock and print the release.
Understood. So let's go create.
So I don't have stock for this, so right? Don't have COD, right?
I don't think it clicks. So that's the note you're trying to put?
Shipment ID.
Oh, okay. That's the shipment ID?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What do you like to come in today?
What is having electricity?
Shop pallets, 500.
Son muchas pallets, something. No sé qué, si los ordenó Mario, son del lío del papel, la verdad. Pero creo que Erika va a rescatar.
That's the shipping ID, not the notes?
The shipping ID, this is the note.
No, I know, but you're typing that into the shipping shipment ID?
They like to see.
Okay.
Pardon, for now?
Like you a card?
Did Eric get the paper for the pilot?
No.
Did somebody take the paper?
No.
Do you have it?
It's on the pizza boxes.
Oh. Take one.
I forget how they're saying it, but
Oops. There you go.
So then this is just going to be for us. Do we have the option of special order or not?
The system does, but we'll have to see how it's going to be set for how you, because that means your inventory's got to be fully in, right? You want to choose it, not your inventory, your descriptions, your product fields, all that other stuff. Like papaya number 6 as an example.
I guess I should do that. But I don't understand this. The ship to, build to, suppliers. The ship to and the supplier the same?
That's up to you. There'll be situations where it might be. There'll be situations where it isn't. Especially if you have agents and things like that, right?
Like, let's say COD is selling to Amsterdam Brewery. Wouldn't it ship to Amsterdam Brewery and build to Amsterdam Brewery?
Sure, but you chose ship to COD, right? So it's going to ship to COD.
So
if
where,
you wanted to
where's
ship to
the,
Amsterdam,
where's the stock coming from though? COD? Like the
Coming from COD.
Yeah.
The stock is coming from COD. Supplier controls the stock.
Yeah. Now, you have to use, okay, you got to pick up date. There we go. Now you do the line items.
Hi. Yeah, I believe that too.
That one, right there. Nope, beside it.
Yeah, these just emailed you guys again for another one.
Yep.
Okay.
10 cases.
Oh yeah.
No problem. Thank you.
So, this,
Did I take one of these two?
oh
no,
Shipper, get out, please, shipper.
we're gonna give it to the shipper.
Okay. I'm just over at the normal door, I guess.
Door one.
One?
Yeah, the one that's down. Oh, okay. Cool. Okay. Thanks.
222. Oh, I think the reason why Vanessa's, oh, right. Can I do the next line or do I have to save it?
You still have to pick it.
Oh, that's okay.
Close it and try it again. The dub machine has been kind of slow today. So
Should I wait till this page is fully loaded?
it is fully loaded.
It is.
No, it's not. You're right. It's still loading. Okay. It's not going to save you price, so I wouldn't even bother putting any in. There you go.
What is the load all button?
The load all will pick stock for you, which is something I don't believe you want to do.
It'll pick stock for me?
Yep. It'll automatically fill this grid. It'll pull it.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, you don't want to.
It'll pull whatever it wants. Like, it won't. Okay, so then finish. Oh, wait, if I, oh. Because on the previous screen, I don't know if I can go back.
What are you trying to?
What is this?
That's just that's a release form.
But when I click it, what'll it do?
It should show it when you finish the issue, but you've already issued this out.
So I can't reissue it?
No, it's gone. Close the shipping order. I mean, the packing slip's always there. It's going to show up.
Okay, but if this is clicked, then it'll just show up when I've clicked finish issue automatically.
You know, I'm honestly not sure. It may. It may. But it's there. It comes when you click finish issue, there was a link to the packing slip anyways. I'm not even sure why that checkbox is there.
So there's yours.
What is the price?
That's the bug he says he's got to fix. Because remember, you
And
did
the cooler, remember that Mike said that he wanted is that little number in there?
No.
So lot number, price, cooler. Or maybe the price we don't need it, but
Yeah,
we need the lot number and the
Can you make a photocopy of this?
yeah, no problem. Yeah,
Because if you notice on yours, there's no lot number.
ID
ID number.
card.
Sorry.
No, I know, but they don't know what ID means,
You're right.
So there's
Okay.
no lot number. It's not in the report.
Okay. So actually, Benson,
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. We put all this in writing so that he knows what it is. If we can make a photocopy of this, just so I can write on it. Nope. Please. Perfect. Can I borrow your pen there, please?
Mary said she wanted to see the cooler numbers.
where can I see all the orders shipped?
Go to orders. Go to shipping orders. Change the status from current to completed.
Orders can we see?
Those are the two orders you just completed.
Okay.
You did one and Haley did one.
And I can print that, right? Yes, I don't have to do it every night.
It's just theirs.
And the customers, that's the suppliers, right?
They're on both sides. We put them, the customers in the supplier table so you could filter inventory by them without having to change everything.
That was used where you saw them both in the same table being used as a filter, narrowing down what you see.
If we didn't put them in suppliers, the changes would have been extensive and quite costly, to be honest with you, to filter inventory by customer. So it's just quicker and easier just to create
so the orders are, we have to do it from the ship too, or else we won't be able to see it like this. Okay, so when you create an order, create a shipping order. I asked which is it coming, the stock that they're pulling, is it coming from the ship to or is it coming from the supplier?
It's coming from the supplier.
And it's coming from the supplier.
And I have to use the same supplier ship too?
Right.
To see it?
Right, because when you go to orders and you look for your shipping orders, the customer is the ship to.
Correct.
So bill to we use it as their customer?
And the ship to and the
Like
supplier.
Fresh, Ample, blah, 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 they are all going to be billed to?
If you want us to add supplier to the list, just make a note so we don't forget it, okay? And we can add supplier to this view if you need to.
Sorry, Benson, can you say that again?
We can add the supplier to this report right here if you need to see it. Just write it down
You can add supplier into the call so they can see it too. If you could do that, that would be great. I'm writing this. So this is on what report order was it? Can you?
This is just on the order screen.
So on order screen. Displaying shipping for the day. Please add supplier. Okay. Just too many voices here. I know it echoes on your end. Okay. Vanessa, do you want to do one more, and Haley do one more, and then that way we can stop this recording, and Benson can get that up posted, so that we also have it as reference. Do you want to go ahead and do yours since she's busy, or?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to put you back on speaker because it's gotten quieter here. Hang on a sec.
Hi, Benson.
Hello.
Can I see what it would look like if I added an ad? Oh, I can't add an ad.
It has to have an item too. But why don't you go ahead and type an address, and then when you do your thing, you'll see it.
You have to put the address in the customer record.
Oh, it won't let me.
Oh, it's in the customer record, yes.
Yeah.
Nope. You see your top that over. So click in there again.
It won't let me input it.
Okay.
Okay. Give me a call after the resolution.
I guess we figured out what that button did.
Which one was it?
I clicked the button that I asked about before, and he said, I don't know. And then I clicked it, and okay, I can just go to orders, shipping orders.
Yeah, completed. You'll see it.
I have a question. Hold on. So, I'm going to go to packing book. Is there any way we can decide what we want to see here? Like what columns?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Like, if we could see the ID, the PO, lot number, cases, like, I get, like, if we write down what we want to see, could you create that?
Yeah.
Well, yes. I mean, I created this, so it's just changing the columns.
Yeah. And he said he couldn't get rid of it.
Yeah, he told the president that he knows.
Oh.
Get rid of it, not right now.
Sorry, I wasn't.
You've got to be able to create that. That's why we took the note.
All right, Vanessa's going to go. Thank you, Benson.
So anything else you want to add other than those two?
I have a question. Remember that when I showed you that we were using the space where it says driver, we were using it for appointment number, appointment time, for some of the orders that I sent. And you say that we will have an option here?
Refresh my memory, please.
I think I showed, I don't know if it's one of the releases I sent in the email that was for Little Potato. And you asked me why was I using that
I asked you that, or Benson?
duty. That why I was using the other space for. It's okay. I can use it in the comments. That's fine.
Finish your question so that we both hear it.
Because I was using where it says driver. I was writing there the appointment number and appointment time. Okay, so orders.
So you need, so driver makes no sense. Driver should be driver.
Yeah, you asked me that.
Yeah, but you need to record appointment time and the date. Can you add that to the note in the comment field?
Sure.
Like if you put that first in one palette, I think that would make more sense rather than creating another column that you're not going to search through.
No, yeah, this is one question because you mentioned that before. Okay. So all of these I'm not going to use it. Created by, modified by now. Hello. Arctic? Please
Oh, okay.
Pick up the date, so I can do it for that 28, for example. Okay.
There's no.
Oh, because I have them by 42 and 32? Okay. So I have...
No, there were no more onions for this plot, I don't think.
I
Okay,
have to change
because there's nothing in that, right. So
okay.
that's another reason why you see on releases, it would never work.
Yeah. Okay.
There's something leading from the back.
What you doing in the back?
There you go.
AMG, I'll call them.
Okay, but
There
I
you
just want 30, so I'll go back and change it, right? Right. What is this for? Not from the OM?
Hey, are you here? Are you still here? Are you still here? What are you doing? Is anyone with you? Abhi? Abhi coming home too? Why? I had a shipping. Rafa's icing.
Okay.
Francis is unloading alcohol. Rafa.
Good. Benson, if you could save that and post that so that they have reference to it.
Okay.
I'm going to scan and send to you the items that we've gone through that need to be looked at, as well as some of the changes they've asked to be added to the release order. And then we're also going to go through some of the purchase order stuff so that we can get back to them. But we appreciate your time.
What about inventory? I want to see and print inventory.
So Vanessa's got a question. She's asking, what about inventory if you want to see in print an inventory? So that they could then let a customer know what they have in stock in the building.
Reports. Count. Okay. I mean, we did the pallet one for
You see, those are all the things that are here in the pallet.
That number, okay.
Okay.
Is this how we have it in the system actually? Because I was looking at it and I didn't.
Understand this right now is the display inventory. This is not what you entered 2 days ago, etc. So, well, thank you. I appreciate that, and we'll go look at it now in your system so that you'll see it makes more sense.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thanks, Benson. I'll email this to you shortly.
Thank you.
Okay. Yep, bye.